Hey, welcome to Module 1, Lesson 4 on how to make your first $1,000 on eBay. And in this lesson, we're going to be talking about the legal stuff. So we're going to be talking about things like business structures, business names, also talk a little bit about keeping track of things and accounting. First off, you need to know that there's different business structures when you're starting a business. And when we say starting a business, don't get overwhelmed. I just mean business in the sense of you selling something for a profit. There's different business structures for that. The three main business structures are sole proprietorship, a partnership, and an incorporation. Just a brief definition of each. Think of a sole proprietorship as just an extension of you. There's no real separation between you and the business. You can still have employees. With a sole proprietorship, you can either just use your own personal name or you can register a name if you would like. There's also a partnership, which is basically a joint arrangement between two individuals, or it could be between two businesses. And then there's an incorporation, which is basically, it's a separate legal entity than yourself. It exists regardless of you. So if you're a shareholder and you pass away, the corporation still exists. A sole proprietorship is easiest for a couple different reasons. One, when you go to file your taxes, the income just gets included on your personal taxes. There's a section of your personal tax return called the Statement of Business Affairs, and any income that you earn through your business, you just report here as personal income, and it gets taxed personally. You can still write off expenses, so don't worry about that. The other reason that a sole proprietorship is nice is that there is less administrative work and costs associated. So with an incorporation, you need to pay to incorporate. Here in Saskatchewan, it's usually $275 if you do it yourself. Similar prices in other provinces. And then you need to file an annual return to keep that corporation active. And then every year, that corporation needs to file a tax return. And so you can do all those things yourself, but it still takes time. And if you're going to get someone else to do that, then it's going to take a little bit of time for you and some money. I use a sole proprietorship for my business. So once you've picked your business structure, you need to pick a name. And we're going to keep it really simple. We don't need anything crazy, just a really simple name. First of all, what's in a business name? So a lot of people think that when you choose a business name, or even if you register a business name, no one else can have that business name. And that's not true. First of all, if you register a name on eBay, no one else on eBay can use that same business name, which is good. If you register a sole proprietorship in the province that you live in, no one else can use that same business name for a sole proprietorship, but a corporation could still use that name. If you register a corporation, another corporation isn't able to use that business name in your province, but other corporations in other provinces can use that name if they want to. So even if you're registering business name, it does provide some protection, but really only for that business structure and in the province that you're in. My eBay store name is PF_vintage_items. It's a horrible name. First of all, it's hard to find. Like people have to search with underscores. PF is the names of my dogs, Palma and Frankie. My wife in the background. Hello, wife. Yeah, it's not a great name. But my first year, I still sold $37,000 worth of things on eBay with a bad name. So don't really worry too much about your name. Made a little bit of a spelling mistake there. Actions matters more. But what I'm trying to say here is don't obsess over a name. Just choose something. You can choose a name that's relative to what you would like to sell, and that can change. And you can change your eBay name over time. And you don't even need to worry that what you're selling on eBay matches your name, because that can change over time. It's really more important that you just choose a business name and go with it. You don't even need a logo. It doesn't need to be crazy. Just pick a name. So we've reached the end of Module 1, Lesson 4, which went over some of the legal things when starting a business on eBay. Your homework right now, before going to the next lesson, is choosing your business name. Do not open lesson number 5 until you pick your business name. Okay? So once you've done that, I'll see you in lesson 5.